Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, C Live Creates. Today I'm doing another DIY kit. This is from Michaels. It is the Make Market brand and it is the Mosaic Vase kit. Right? Let's open. Okay, let's find the instructions right here. Great. I love when they give you instructions with pictures. It makes things so much easier. Okay, the contents, there's a ceramic vase, mosaic tiles, grout, glue, sponge, gloves, mixing bowl, and stirrer. Additional items needed, paper towels, craft paper or a drop cloth, water, measuring cup, scissors, and eye protection. Okay, so let's take some of this stuff out. Mixing bowl, sponge, pair of gloves.
Just pausing and slow-moing this part of the video to point out the warning label on the glue and the grout.
Vase. Stir. And the mosaic tiles. All right. Just going to put everything to the side. And like I said, it can get messy, so paper towel. So I'm going to use a teaspoon for measuring because in the directions here it says when the mix is dry, mix 2.12 ounces of grout with 1 ounce of water. So I went ahead and did the conversion for that with a teaspoon, which I think is a lot easier for me, in my opinion. So yeah. Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm gonna put on the gloves. They're nice and roomy. Then I'm gonna grab the ceramic vase. These are the tiles. So pretty. And here we have the glue. So the instructions say remove glue cap and cut the tip off the glue bottle. Apply glue to small sections of the vase at a time. My scissors, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the tip. Right. That's good. Okay, then you're gonna place the mosaic tiles onto the vase surface, pressing them gently into the adhesive. Allow glue to dry for about an hour. All right, so let me see. I wanna pour these all out to get a better idea of like what I'm working with. Colors and stuff. I think it's great, of course, to wear the gloves now, because these are a little sharp, so you don't want to cut yourself. All right, so here we go. Okay, this is fun. It's almost like a puzzle, like Tetris. I'm gonna use enough glue too. So maybe what I'll do is like try and do little sections. Remember grout, we have to put grout on this, so if there are gaps in between, I think that's perfectly fine. So you don't have to worry about like placing them super close together. think it's probably best while you're doing this, maybe to do the bottom last, because as you saw before, like one of them fell off. Because like the bottom of the base is kind of round. So I think I'm gonna try and just do the bottom last. This is really pretty. I actually like this. This is fun. All right, so I'm gonna continue to go all the way around and fill this up, and then I will be back. Okay, now I am back. I filled in all the spots. Oops, I got one here. And so in this last step, just going around and making sure that I fill in any gaps that I may have missed along the way. Like here, that's a pretty big spot. I can put one there as well. Let's go around and double check. And that's it, okay? And now it says to let it sit for an hour. So I'm gonna let this sit here for an hour. Very careful, try not to touch anything. All right, so I'll be back in an hour. Just gonna cap this. Oops, forgot to do that. Put that to the side. Okay, so now it's been an hour and a half. Sorry, I'm back a little late, but it is officially dry. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to mix the grout. Just gonna go ahead and put these glass pieces back in the bag. It seems like you get more than enough tiles to do this, which is great. And that's it. All right. That. Now we're gonna make the grout. Take the little bowl. This is my spoon. And it says to mix 2.12 ounces of grout. Okay. This is the grout. And to mix in 1 ounce of water to create a toothpaste-like consistency. Repeat this process until all the grout is mixed. Okay. So you slowly add water, slowly add the grout, slowly add water, slowly add the grout. All right, but first I'm gonna start. 2.12 ounces is 12 to 13 teaspoons. Okay. Okay, so essentially it's the entire bag. So I don't think you need to measure anything except for the water, which you have to add in gradually. Like, there's only a little bit left, so yeah. Okay, so here's my water. 1 ounce is 6 teaspoons. I'm gonna add 6. Okay, I'm gonna slowly mix this together. It says a toothpaste like consistency. You gradually have to add water. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour this in. How about that? So you get that desired toothpaste consistency. Get a little over here. Forgot to mention earlier, I'm using a plastic spoon. So as soon as I'm done, I can just throw this in the garbage. All right, I think that's it. This looks a little lumpy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it a bit. Done with the water. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read the instructions. Apply grout evenly over tiles, gently pressing the grout between tiles to fill the gaps. When finished, gently scrape away excess grout from the surface of the tiles. Okay. All right. Spoon this on. Ooh. This is fun. All right. Uh-oh. I guess that could happen. So maybe instead of, because one of the tiles just fell off, so maybe to do is to hold it. Try to hold it like this, maybe, so you're not touching the tiles. Add a little bit more. Be like that. So you're not really touching them, so they don't fall off. I just have to press it in. Probably shouldn't be knocking it. Ooh, don't want any them to fall off. And I'm gonna do the bottom last. Spread that throughout. Pressing it in. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to use a spoon. Well, I'm supposed to use the spatula that they provided. Let me see. Yeah, I'm supposed to use this. Let's see if this works better. Oh yeah, this is so much better. More control. And it fills in the gaps better. Okay. Okay, Michael. So I'm just gonna do this all the way around, filling in the gaps as I go. That one tile fell out. I'm just gonna fill this gap. I'm not even gonna, at this point, I can't glue another piece on because it has to dry and all that. Just gonna continue to check to make sure I got into all of the spaces. Once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and like scrape it to take off any excess that I have. Okay. All right, so let's check and see. Oops, a lot of excess there. All right, so this part, when you're trying to get the excess away, probably best you just hold it down like this and scrape it. Might be the easiest way to do it. Okay. Now, the next step is allow grout to partially dry for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then you're gonna dip the sponge in water, wring out the excess water, and gently wipe the mosaic tiles to clean excess grout. Okay. So, maybe I should scrape this a little bit more. Get some more of this off. Okay, so I'm going to set my timer for 25 minutes. And I will be back. Okay, so now it's been about 25 minutes, and now I'm gonna take the sponge and dip it in water, wring it out, and then gently wipe the mosaic tiles to clean the excess grout. I'm gonna use this. This is old, discolored plastic bin that I have. So I'm just gonna use this. See if I can. Just to do it gently. As I'm doing it, I'm actually spinning the sponge. I feel like when you wipe it, it already has grout on it. It's like you're putting the grout right back on. So I'm gonna wipe and spin. Wipe, spin, wipe, and spin. The other side, wipe and spin. Try not to put this back down on the paper towel because there's a whole bunch of grout here. I don't want it to stick. I want it to stick back to the vase. Oh, it's starting to get pretty. All right, spin. Part is definitely messy. I think during this part it's probably better to put down maybe like plastic garbage bag or something instead of paper towel, just for an easier cleanup. This bottom part has a lot of grout. This dent is where one of the tiles fell out. And I'm just sticking my index finger in this and pushing it to the side and using my thumb to hold the top. Just want to do it enough where the grout is no longer on the tiles. I don't want to wipe too much off. Don't want to get rid of the grout. Okay, so I think that's it. And now I'm gonna let this dry overnight. And I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow. Okay. Okay, now it's the next day. It's dried overnight, and this is what it looks like. You can see there's some like grout on the glass pieces. I'm just going to take a piece of damp paper towel and wipe off those pieces. And look how it shines. It's really, really pretty. So you're probably wondering, do I recommend this kit? I absolutely do. I think it's really fun. I love the fact that the instructions come with pictures. I feel like when it comes to DIY kits, instead of reading how to do something, it's so much easier to follow along. Yeah, and I think this was fun. It's a 2-day project, essentially. I believe they sell like other mosaic kits like this. I think there's like a really colorful one that has like orange and red in it. But yeah, I just got this one. But yeah, as you go along and start to rub off the grout on the tiles, it really is beautiful. So yeah, I highly recommend it if you're looking for a fun little DIY project to do. And that's all from me now. So if there are any, like I said, DIY kits that you're really interested in buying but curious to know if it's good or not, link it down below and I will definitely look into it. All right. So see you on the next project. Bye.